All right, let's jump right in. We're about to unpack a really unique, kind of mind-bending framework for looking at the world. It's called the science of causal quantitativity. And what's fascinating is that this entire deep philosophy apparently came out of a single, powerful conversation.
And it all starts with this one simple question that just hangs in the air. Are we pushed by the past or are we pulled by the future? I mean, think about it. Is your life just a chain reaction from things that have already happened? Or is it something else? Is there a destination that's actively drawing you forward? This one idea is the key to the whole thing.
Now, to really get this, we have to start where most of us live, in what this framework calls the cave of randomness. You know that feeling, right? It's that sense that you're just being thrown around by life, that everything is just chaotic, random, and totally out of your hands. It's like you're a passenger on a crazy ride, and you have no idea where it's going.
But here's the good news. There's a way out of the cave, and this framework gives us a brand new compass to find our way. It only has two directions, but they are everything: quantity and causality. Getting the difference between these two, well, that's the first real step toward taking the wheel.
So let's break it down. Reality is split into these two big forces. On one side, you've got quantity. Think of this as all the raw, random stuff of life, the events, the circumstances, the chaos that just happens to you. Then, on the other side, you've got causality. And that is you. It's your personal power, your unique ability to give that randomness direction. It's the world versus your will.
This quote from the source material just nails it, doesn't it? Chance is what walks towards us. That's quantity, all that random stuff coming at you. Destiny is what we walk towards. Yep, that's your causality. That's you, actively choosing your path through the storm.
Okay, so we've got our compass. Now I need you to stick with me, because we're about to get to the most challenging and honestly the most world-shaking idea in this whole thing. It's a concept called the Great Reversal. And here it is. Get ready for it. The huge paradigm shift is this. The future isn't some empty void that we have to build from scratch. No, the future is a finished product. It has already happened. This is what's called the slow motion replay. The idea is that our present moment, what we're experiencing right now, is just a slow, frame-by-frame replay of a movie that's already finished. The story's already been written. The final scene has been shot. The work is done.
So you're probably thinking, well, if the movie's already over, what's my job? And that's the crucial part. Your role isn't to create the story. Your role is to take all the pieces that show up in your present, the people, the problems, the opportunities, and arrange them so they match that final picture you know is already there. Your power isn't in creation, it's in alignment.
Okay, so if our job is to arrange the pieces, how in the world do we actually do that? Well, the framework gives us a primary tool, an engine for our causality, and it calls this engine the Word. Now, the Word isn't just about talking, it's the very seed of creation itself. It could be a crystal clear thought, a super vivid image in your mind, or even just a name you give to your goal. The idea is that this word holds the complete DNA for a future outcome, and its purpose is to start organizing all that random quantity around it. And the process for making this happen is laid out very simply. First, the word is born, that flash of an idea or a clear vision. Second, you make a real decision, to commit to it, no turning back. Third, you apply your will. You pour your energy and focus into it. And finally, that leads to a tangible act, where the idea literally breaks through into the physical world. That's it. That's how causality shapes quantity.
And what's really cool is that when you start operating this way, your entire perspective on negative things shifts. Stuff like doubt, big problems, even what looks like failure. They stop being obstacles. They're just more raw material, more clay for you to shape with your focused will.
So what's the end result of all this? Where does this journey lead? Well, it leads to a fundamental shift, from feeling like a victim of randomness to finally sitting in the captain's chair of your own life. This is the core metaphor. You become the captain of your ship. You're no longer just a passenger, getting seasick while being tossed around by the waves of chance. You have a destination, that future that's already written, and now you have a compass and a rudder to navigate the chaotic seas of right now. So, what does this new reality actually look like day to day? Well, everything that used to hold you back gets transformed. Doubt isn't a weakness, it's fuel. Problems aren't roadblocks, they're the raw clay you get to mold. And random chance is just an opportunity for you to steer. You literally start to see the hidden order behind what once looked like total chaos.
This is the ultimate hero's journey described here. You make a conscious choice to walk out of that dark, confusing cave of randomness, and you step into the bright, focused, and calm clarity of the palace of tranquility. That feeling of powerlessness gets replaced by this incredible sense of peace and purpose.
And really, it all comes down to this idea of complete personal sovereignty. As the source says, every person is the president of their own republic, the captain of their soul's ship. It's saying the ultimate authority, the final say in steering your life toward that destiny, rests with you, and only you.
So there you have it. A completely new map for reality has been laid out for us. It's a world that's pulled by the future, where our job is to align the present. It turns randomness into an opportunity and says our will is the ultimate force. So I guess the only question left is the big one. Now that you know the rules, how are you going to play the game?